Lost connection. Glasgow into the Lakeville zone, up close. Past the Lick. Lick shot. Far wide. Look at a nice look there, but wide. Lick. Center ice. Heads back towards the Lakeville zone. Over to Leary on the left side. Off of Leary's stick. Down deep. Leary with it now. Down behind the net. He's rubbed off the puck. Puck pops out to the right wing circle. Lakeville clears it out. Glasgow puts it off the wall. It's tied up on the far wall. Lakeville sends it down ice. Lee there to retrieve it. Lee to Leary. Hands on it. And sends it off the glass. Lakeville keeps it in the Brainerd zone. Glasgow down low. Over to Lee. Back over to Glasgow. Glasgow chips it down ice. Roush chases after it. Down deep in the Lakeville zone. Roush and Lick there. Lakeville comes along the wall to Potvin. Potvin centers it. Nobody there. And puck on the far wall. Lakeville carries it out. Off. Offside Lakeville. Down low in the Brainerd zone. Off with it. Picks it up, tips it forward to Norris. Norris gets it down ice. Loose puck out front. Batted away. And out to neutral zone. Off to Norris. Norris sends it down into the Brainerd zone. Gaken there to retrieve. Off to Hoff at the point. Hoff fires. Face-off. Glasgow skates it in on the left side. He's angled wide. Tied up in the near wall. Henson there to help him. Henson and Glasgow battling in the near wall. Out to Roush at the point. He can't keep it in. Brainerd forced to reset. Roush turns back towards zone, but he's knocked off the puck. Lakeville back the other way. Roush returns the favor. And Lakeville has to wait to re-enter the zone as their player comes out. They dump it in deep. Glasgow sends it along the wall. Set back in deep again. Featherston with it. Down low. Off of Henson's skate. Reed picks it up. Over to Glasgow. Reed. Featherston, Henson picks up the loose puck in the neutral zone. Henson tries to pass it to Roush. It's intercepted, and Lakeville back into the Brainerd zone. The shot's deflected by Glasgow. A man down behind the net. Matt Leary was checked from behind down and laying on the ice, and they didn't blow the whistle, and Lakeville just tied it up. Lakeville dumps it deep into the Hotman. There we go. Green. That's Lee. Carries it down nice. Norris. On to the point. Hotman. Two shot. Comes up pad. Bounces out to neutral zone. Green. Over to Hotman. Hotman tips it forward to Gakin. Gakin takes it in. And moves offside. Norris on the face-off runs into it. Hotman decides to lead, dumps it in. Hotman to Norris out front, bouncing puck. Norris has to retrieve it in the far corner. He gets tied up. Gakin there to help him. Lakeville comes away with it, sends it the other way. And out into the neutral zone. Gakin picks up the loose puck in the neutral zone. Back into zone. Tries to pass it. Goes off the player. Gakin to Bloom. Bloom. Back to Gakin tied up along the wall. Bloom and Gakin tied up on the near side wall. Gakin comes away with it. Shot off the side of the net. And Lakeville gets a loose puck. Sends it out off the wall. Past Hotman. Down ice. Reed there to retrieve it. Reed to Gakin. Gakin chips it forward into the zone. Lakeville just clears it back out. Leary picks up the puck in the Brainerd zone after Reed at the red line. Reed forced to send it to Hoff, who sends it down ice. It's going to be an icing. Hoff behind the Brainerd net, spins away, heads back over to Reed. Reed sends it up to Books in the neutral zone. Books, and on the right side, forced to dump it in deep. Lick. Books, top of the left wing circle. He's tied up, poked off his stick, and Lakeville sends it off the glass and down into the Brainerd zone. Off. Picks up the loose puck. Up to Lick on the red line. Lick over the Books. To Reed. Reed sends it forward to Featherson. Featherson carries it in on the left side. He's poked off his stick before he can cut to the slot. Featherson and Books battling for it in the near corner in the Lakeville zone. Featherson comes away with it, shot on goal, pops out to Hoff. Hoff, shot wide. Books sends it over to Reed, but it pops across the blue line. Brainerd forced to reset. Featherson into the Lakeville zone, poked away. Lakeville comes out of the zone, chips it off the boards, down ice. It's going to be an icing. Roush and Featherson. Featherson sends it out to Velasco at the point. Velasco tries to center. And it's intercepted and poked out to the neutral zone. Featherson to Roush. Roush tied up in the neutral zone. Puck on the blue line. and Lakeville pokes it in. Henson picks it up. Henson to Velasco. Velasco skates it out. He's the puck in the snow. And Roush 2 feet forward. Boom chases after it. Lakeville with the puck deep in their zone. They send it down ice. It's going to be no icing. On the face-off, Aiken and Bloom out there with him. Lee and Reed on D. Norris in the circle. His shot is deflected wide in the far corner. Pops out across the blue line. Lee tries to send it back to Bloom or to Reed, and it's intercepted. Almost a breakaway there. Reed got back and defended. Tied up on the near boards in the Brainerd zone. Aiken. Lakeville shot deflected up into the netting for a whistle. Off in the Brainerd zone, right wing circle, Lick. Back to Velasco. Velasco behind the net. Sends it off along the near wall, but Lakeville keeps it in. Lick steals it away. Out to Leary at center ice. Leary in on the right side. Lick across the blue line before Leary can get the puck across, so Brainerd offsides. Velasco. Velasco to Hoff. Hoff gets it in on the left side. Puck down behind the net. Lakeville chips it out to Velasco. Bounces over his stick into the neutral zone. Velasco sends it back to Lick. Lakeville able to get it. Leary battles for it deep into the Lakeville zone. Lick and Books. They're battling for the puck on the wall. Puck bounces out to Velasco. Velasco fires. Glove save. Some Roush and Featherson. Featherson, Roush across the goal line. Roush heads back the other way. Tries to backhand it towards the slot. Deflected wide. Featherson with the puck still walking the blue line. Henson picks up the loose puck. He's knocked off of it. And Lakeville throws it out. Lakeville dumps it in deep. Featherson tries to send it up along the near wall. Henson is not even looking. Puck out in the neutral zone. Lakeville heads back in. Henson with it. It's tied up on the near wall. Manages to backhand it down ice into the Lakeville zone. Brainerd line change. Lakeville back the other way. They dump it in deep. They can finish their line change. Pot bounces along the back wall. Tied up in the far corner by Bloom, but Lakeville comes away with it. Over to their right D. Lakeville shot. Hits a player. Norris and Potman tying up. Norris chasing after a player. Puck out to their left D. Loose in the left circle, and Reed comes away with it. Reed. Norris. Bloom battling for it, and shaken. Shot up over the net. Goes to the far side. Off. Sends it back in deep.
On it!
Bloom in the near corner. Out to Velasco. Walks the line. Shot over the net. Off. Can't keep the puck in as it's shipped over his stick and down ice. Velasco back to retrieve it. Velasco to Norris. Neutral zone. And Lakeville with the puck now. Sends it out to the far side in the neutral zone. Past Lick. In on the left side. Angled wide by Hoff. Centering pass. Pops all the way out across the blue line. And that's the end of the third period. Tie game 2-2. So it'll be 4 minutes, 4-on-4 running time. Lick, Leary, Velasco, Reed for the 4-on-4 to start. Lick gets it in across the blue line. Lick and Leary tied up on the wall, pops out, and Lakeville back the other way into the Brainerd zone. Loose puck picked up by Reed. Reed behind the net, sends it off the wall, nobody there. Leary over to retrieve it, sends it down deep again. Reed off the wall to Velasco. Velasco skates it out across the blue line, across the red line into the Lakeville zone, cuts towards the net,